few brief questions. First question is, what does sport mean to you?
Oh, everything now, because before a lot of people didn't know me for sports or football in particular. I did a lot of work for women like the Breast Cancer Foundation, something called the Women of Excellence, celebrating women of excellence in Sierra Leone. But football's always been a passion from my young age. My father was a co-founder of a huge football club in Sierra Leone, and I grew up with my brothers, so football was always a big part of our lives. And I played a lot of sports. I was an athlete, table tennis champion. So football is everything, apart from the health aspect. It's just a way of life for me. It's recreational. But now as you grow older and you get into administrating sports or football, you realize just how much it means in this global world that we live in now.
Yeah,
It's very important.
it is. Thank you. What are your expectations towards this World Summit of Ethics in Sports?
Oh, you know, one thing is for sure, I realize that I'm not so crazy after all, because the first session, everybody there spoke the very same language that I speak. Our thought process is the same. Our expectations, our hopes to build a better, healthier world for the future, for our next generation through the power of football or sports is the same thing. So, you know, I'm expecting that we leave here today feeling more empowered and knowing that we are very much together in this fight, an uphill struggle, because it is an uphill struggle. You see how this beautiful game that we love so much has a very dark and ugly side to it, and the reality is we're faced with that and we need to challenge that. And it's good to see that we're all in it together.
Great. What do you think are the greatest values or leadership qualities that we can learn from sports?
I think, you know, just standing up to what you believe in, really. As leaders, first of all, you need to practice what you preach. And being able to say no, being able to pursue what it is you set yourself out to do. Lead by example. In my case, I have a football club. I'm the founder of a football club. It's 14 years old. It started as a humanitarian venture. They're a Premier League side. Some of the boys play for the first team of the country. Some of them are in European clubs. I mean, you're living out your dreams. These are young boys from impoverished backgrounds who dared to dream, chase their dream, and they're living their dreams now, and they're making positive contributions. So, you know, for me, it's not just about what I say. It's believing in that, doing something, and that which you do speaks for itself, really. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One more question, maybe out of the protocol, because you raised the women issue. Like in my experience, women are still underrepresented in media in their sports, like be it football or other sports. You said you worked with women. Is there anything that you would like to add about the...
Well, you know, one of my biggest dreams, the legacy that I'd like to leave behind as a Sierra Leone Football Association president is to be able to empower more women in football, be you a player, be you a referee, coach, you know, and that is happening now as we speak. I also would like to know that I've inspired more women, if not football, any other area that they feel intimidated or it is dominated by men, that, you know, you can do it if you want, if you feel so inspired to do it, go for it. And it will be difficult. Nobody's saying that it's going to be an easy ride, but you should go. And that inspiration is something that I'd like to know that I've left behind.